What's going on, guys? So today's video, I ended up giving you guys 10 mood boosting fragrances, designer edition. Well, let's go big this time. This is going to be mood boosting niche fragrances, but we're going to up it a little bit. We're going to be doing 15 mood boosting niche fragrances. Stay tuned and watch. Let's just jump into the list. The first 4 fragrances here are all going to be from Atelier because I find that this brand does citruses best. Nobody can compare when it comes to citruses, when it comes to the brand of Atelier. But fragrance number 1 is going to be Orange Sanguine. Blood orange citruses, geranium, sandalwood, and jasmine. This is just so incredibly authentic. Anything that Atelier does when it comes to citruses, oh my goodness. Oh, if this does not put a boost to your mood, I don't know what will. Atelier just does incredibly natural citruses. This one here, you get the blood orange. You get the citruses, but you certainly get it's either jasmine or that geranium note. You do get a little bit of the floral component. Very casual, mood boosting, definitely will lift your spirits. Fragrance number 2, Atelier's Clementine, California. Mandarin, juniper berries, clementines, you also get cypress and basil. So this one here, definitely you get a lot of that citruses, but you also get the basil and you get some woodiness from that cypress. Woo! That one is definitely, this, I could swear that there was a floral component to this one. There is a bit of a floral touch, but this really does boost your mood as well. But you get the citruses, you get the basil, you get the cypress, so you get some woodiness from it. But also I do get a slight touch of florals as well. Fragrance number 3, Atelier's Pacific Lime. So this one here, ooh boy, this is a scent memory of Hawaii, and hopefully that we go later this year, the wife and I. But you get bergamot, lime, coconut, you also get mint, lemon, and eucalyptus. Heavy in lime, coconut, you get some eucalyptus, and there's also some mint to this one here. Definitely boosts your mood. This one here is a little bit different than the other 2 that I mentioned because of that coconut note and the eucalyptus. And fragrance number 4, this will be the last Atelier. This is Atelier's Sud Magnolia. So this one definitely has that magnolia, so I'm thinking, you know, florals will definitely boost your mood as well. So you get pomelo, magnolia, you also get bitter orange, rose, and black currant. But what I definitely get the magnolia, I get the black currant, and I do get that pomelo. I ended up doing a video with my friend Rush last year. Rush does not like this one. He says it smells cheap and it has nothing. He does not get magnolia whatsoever. Unfortunately, that video I deleted just because it really just did not turn out very well. Not views, I just wasn't pleased with how the video turned out. Maybe it's because Rush is just a high maintenance diva who just didn't like the fragrance, but who really knows? If Rush doesn't like it, that's quite okay. This one definitely does have that mood boosting quality with magnolia and citruses. Fragrance number 5, this one does get pooped on. The fragrance itself, but also the brand. But I personally like it. Little Italy from Bond number 9. This is pretty much just citruses and musk. Some people say that this turns very tart and sour after like 2 hours on their skin, or that it smells a lot like Lemon Pledge or just like a cleaning product. For me, this smells very natural along with the musk, and for me, it's a nice combination. But do try it out, because if, like, maybe my skin's a little bit juicier and a little bit sweeter, this is coming from someone who's pretty bitter, weird. This just does well in my skin. So try to sample this one if you can before you buy it, because this here, very expensive. Not worth the price tag, so if you can get this online, do so. Fragrance number 6, don't have a bottle because I am not spending money on this scent. I don't like it, yet it does smell good. It smells of quality. It's just way too feminine for me. This is a unisex fragrance apparently, but ladies, this one is more so suited for you, and that's going to be Bond number 9, Astor Place. Red poppy, violet leaf, freesia, musk, and teak wood are some of the notes of this one here. What I get is that I just get an overabundance of freesia and maybe a little bit of musk. This is a white floral bomb. So if you are a girly girl, I'm almost certain that you're gonna like this one. This is a little bit heavy, so it is an eau de parfum concentration, so it's going to be a little bit more richer and a little bit heavier in the oil concentration, so you will be spending a little bit more money. But for me, like when I'm picturing this one here, this is a very versatile fragrance for the ladies out there. You could dress it down to dressing it up. It does smell elegant, so if you like to dress up in a nice ball gown or a nice dress, this will certainly do very well for the springtime, but also summertime. Fragrance number 7 is a hidden gem. This one is one of the more lesser knowns from the brand of Creed. Yup, we're going with Creed, and we're going with Asian green tea. Blackcurrant, green tea, mandarin, musk, and heliotrope are some of the notes to this one here. What you definitely get, you get the blackcurrant, you get the green tea, you get the mandarin, and you get the musk. This just smells absolutely amazing. This is definitely a bright, effervescent fragrance with some florals, but also that tea note. That I find that tea note kind of gives it a bit of an energetic feel. Super casual, but I find that you can wear this to a semi-formal event. So like a daytime semi-formal event that requires you to dress up in a suit. This just smells incredibly good. And for a Creed fragrance, this is quite affordable and quite economical online. You're gonna spend about maybe $100 to $110 USD for this one here. Fragrance number 8, let's stick with Creed. Creed Millesime Imperial. So this one here, love this one to death. One of my favorite ones in my entire collection. But you get sea notes, seawater, you get fruity notes, iris, musk, and also citruses. This really does remind me of, just repeating myself so many times whenever I mention this one here. It's kind of like the Vince Camuto Eterno. I always mention it, but this one here reminds me of British Columbia, Vancouver, BC. And I'm on the Stanley Park seawall. Whenever you go around the bend to open ocean water, you get a blast of sea air in your face. This smells divine, it smells natural, it smells amazing. This is a very relaxing scent, so it certainly has a scent memory because of BC. But this is just pretty much anywhere on the West Coast. Whether, like, I've been to San Francisco, I've been to San Diego, I'm sure that this just anywhere on the West Coast when it comes to North America, well, this will remind you of. This is just a phenomenal scent. Unfortunately with this one here is that it doesn't it's not the longest lasting, and it's an eau de parfum concentration, and you are paying that Creed price tag, which is not worth it. But if you could get it online and for a good price tag, look into it. Fragrance number 9, don't have a bottle, never did a review. That one did not turn out as well as I thought it would, so I deleted that one, but we're going with the brand that I personally do love, and I'm pretty much the only guy who mentions this brand in the online fragrance community. That is Atkinsons, the British Bouquet. Lavender, myrtle, bitter orange, citruses, and also an unusual note, caviar. What I get is that you definitely get a floral component with citruses, so that myrtle, you get the lavender, you get some citruses, and you get a slight saltiness from that caviar. It's a very refined scent. It is unisex. It's a great spring and summertime fragrance. It has that daytime vibe, but it's nothing really too casual. I find that to really pull it off, you have to kind of have that bit of a sense of style. You like to have some fashion in you, but definitely a very hidden gem from Atkinsons. Let's stay with Atkinsons, and then we're gonna go with Mint and Tonic. This one here, oh my goodness. This is definitely a mood boosting scent, but you get mint, lime, ginger, musk, vetiver, and geranium. This is pretty much just mint, ginger, and lime on my skin. There is also some musk as well, and maybe a slight vetiver, but certainly not much. The mint, lime, and ginger are the most prominent notes to this one, along with that mint as like the 4th note. This, unfortunately with this one here, this doesn't last the longest. I get about 4-5 hours is really pushing it. Super casual. This one here does have that tropical getaway resort in a bottle, in a sense. So there is like a slight tropicalness to it. You know, if there's no coconut, so, but for me that ginger and that lime really kind of give it that tropical vibe. So if you're from like Europe, this is kind of like maybe Ibiza or the Mediterranean in a bottle. Scent number 10, this brand does not get a lot of mention on the fragrance community. Maybe it used to, like way back in the day, like or maybe like 5-6 years ago, but we're going with Olfactive Studios Still Life. Rum, yuzu, pink pepper, galbanum, star anise, and amber are some of the notes of this one here. So you definitely get that rum, pink pepper, and yuzu. This has a slight tropical feel, but it is certainly a very bright, effervescent scent with some booziness and also some spiciness as well. This, you can tell that this bottle has been heavily used. This is not me. I ended up getting this bottle from, oh god, I hope I get the name right, Jose Vancouver. I believe that my friend Jose out in Vancouver gave me this one. But I do like it. I just don't reach for it enough. I'm always in review mode. But this scent here really is a good, underrated scent. Let's stick with Olfactive Studios, and we're gonna go with Still Life in Rio. The note breakdown for this is a little bit similar to the original Still Life, but there are some differences. The note breakdown is yuzu, lemon, coconut, rum, ginger, and mint. So this one here definitely is a little bit different with that coconut, but also mint. So it's just a much tropical version than this one here. So tropical vacation in a bottle, it's a getaway. If you can't get away, this will certainly boost your mood. Fragrance number 13, let's go with Acqua di Parma, and this is Arancia di Capri, or maybe Arancia di Capri. Don't know Italian. Orange, mandarin, petitgrain, musk, caramel, and cardamom are some of the notes of this one here. So caramel is a bit of an unusual note. So you definitely get a lot of citrus, a very bright, effervescent, zesty citruses with some musk, a little bit of that sweetness from the caramel, and you do get a slight spice from the cardamom. This one here is a great casual scent, but at the same time you could dress it for a semi-formal daytime event. This is not heavy enough for the nights out, but if you want to dress up in a suit and tie for the daytime, this is a great scent for it. Fragrance number 14, let's stick with Acqua di Parma. This is going to be Cedro di Taormina. I'm sure I mispronounced that one. Citruses, lavender, cedar, basil, petitgrain, and black pepper are what you're going to get. What I get is pretty much basil, citruses, but also lavender and cedar to this one here. I ended up getting this bottle from my friend James from the channel J Royal last year. It's a great scent. He reviewed this one, including myself. We also reviewed this one together. But this is just a great casual scent, but also daytime semi-formal event, just like this one here. But this one here is definitely understated, and it doesn't get a lot of mention from the brand as well. And fragrance number 15, let's go big with this one here. Unfortunately, I don't have a bottle, but I ended up doing a review probably like 5 or 6 years ago with Daver from the channel Fragrance Bro. That's gonna be James Heeley, Sel Marin. Seawater, seagrass, sea salt, lemon, and musk. This is pretty much just ocean in a bottle. You certainly get the sea notes, the seawater, you get that seagrass, so that it does add, it's a sea salty, green, aquatic type of scent. That's what that one pretty much is. And in some ways, it's kind of like this one without the fruity nuance, and this has the fruity nuance, but it's not green. Saint Marin, James Heeley, certainly is. It's a great underrated scent, so if you want something that's quite authentic and natural that smells like the ocean, that's one that you're certainly gonna like. So guys, we've come to the end. I just gave you 15 mood boosting niche fragrances. So what other niche mood boosting fragrances do you think that should have made this list? List them down below in the comment section. Any reviews that I've done on these, they will be down in the description below. Haven't done a lot per se when it comes to this very list, but I'm certainly gonna try and work on some more Ateliers this summer, just this year. Atelier is a great brand that really doesn't get a lot of mention, and I know that their videos don't get a lot of views, so if I release them, they're pretty much for me for the most part. I don't like to talk about things so much that everybody else does, so I try to accommodate you guys, but also try to do something for me as well. So this video hopefully was more so suited for you guys and that you really did enjoy this one. So if you did enjoy, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. If you're new, I do thank you for your time, take care, and we will see you later, guys. Thanks for watching now.